What's cracking, YouTube? It is your man King Howie back with another video representing the USC Trojans. Fight on. This is my reaction video to the first game of the season with freshman quarterback JT Daniels, high school phenomenon from modern day high school. I think they went undefeated to win the CIF championship last year. Him, along with another USC freshman wide receiver, Amon St. Brown. I thought USC was going to let Matt Fink be the starting quarterback coming into the season, but they wanted to go with the young, impressionable freshman who who skipped out on his senior year in high school to join the USC Trojans. I don't know how he worked that out, but he did. I was skeptical about him starting. I thought, you usually when you have a freshman quarterback, you kind of let the experienced guy get the starting job, but I guess head coach Head Clayton and athletic director Lynn Swan felt that it was better to go along with JT Daniels as the starting USC quarterback for the Trojans. I didn't see the game, but I know that USC beat UNLV 40, I think 43 to 20 something. I forget. I know the score because I was getting notifications on my phone. Before we get into this, I kind of want to talk about the schedule a little bit. I mean, we play Stanford next week in Stanford. Of course, we got to play against Notre Dame. But one game that really intrigued me the most was the Arizona State, what are they called? Devils, Sun Devils, with Coach Herm Edwards. My sister goes to ASU. I think she graduated from ASU, so she probably gonna be at that game. She probably hate USC, but it's good to see. It's gonna be interesting to see Herm Edwards on the sideline coaching. I know they won their first game. I forget who they beat, but and of course the crosstown rival UCLA. It's gonna be fun to see that too. But next week's game against Stanford, I know they have KJ Castillo. He had a hell of a game his first game. I think he threw like 4 touchdowns, over 300 something yards, and a pick. But, he had a great starting performance for the first game of the year. So we're going to get into this. Also, another guy that I'm looking at on the Trojans is Porter Gustins, the defensive end slash linebacker, whatever. I think he played defensive end. I'm hoping the Packers take a look at him. We kind of have a farm system with USC, but these last few years we've been going for guys that's SEC type players. We used to have a farm system with the Bruins. I'm happy that shit ended. We had Dayton Jones and Brett Hundley and a couple of running backs from USC a few years ago. I'm happy that shit is over with. But Porter Gustins, man, I think he was injured coming into the season. He didn't. I think he didn't know he was going to be able to play the first game of the season, but he was out there making it happen. So hopefully he could become a Packer one day. Hopefully. I like that guy's motor on the field. He's always revved up, ready to go and rock and roll. So let's take a look at JT Daniels. Hopefully a future Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, future NFL quarterback. And let's get into the highlights of this game.
In USC football, the story this year begins, and they hope it will end in a positive way with a brand new quarterback.
And they have a special player in JT Daniels.
Damn.
And come right back to him. And there's the first look at what USC fans hope is years of of his
Okay, so all right, he
connection.
number 8. Amon St. Brown is number 8. I didn't know what number he was. Okay.
Sometimes, and they'll continue
Now I
to do
know.
it.
First down at the UNLV 46. Quick one in the slot. That's inside the 30.
Man, he's slinging that ball, man, with no.
That opens it up.
Yo. Yo. Man, JT Daniels looks so comfortable in that pocket, man. He just slinging that ball, dude. Like, he looks so comfortable, dude. That's crazy.
Sidney was earned some playing time.
St. Brown has caught 6 in the first half. Stephen Carr. There's the hit. Stephen Carr. Close to the home run. He takes it down near the 10.
Well, it's a little
That was a good run.
pass
Hey, look
up.
at that. No pressure.
JT Daniels. Teams thought they were, the defense thought they were going to Amon St. Brown. And I'm getting hit in the head.
And in the end zone and
And that was a hell of a block on that last play, too. That was a hell of a block on that long run.
Fourth quarter, not sure how many people thought it was going to be like that.
Move.
Daniels lets it go for his man.
Was that? Okay, that's Amon.
To modern day.
Bro, yo. You see how smooth he looked in the pocket? He just moved up and just, oh, man. That's what you want to see your quarterback just, that's how you want him to be. You want him to be comfortable, you know what I'm saying, in a pocket. You know what I'm saying? This is like, the way he look in the pocket is how Aaron Rodgers looked when when the Seahawks came to play us at home where Russell Wilson threw 5 interceptions. You know, Aaron Rodgers was out there bored. Just tossing touchdowns bored. Like, you want your quarterback to be that comfortable, man.
For a USC touchdown.
Damn. His first touchdown, huh?
Man coverage. It's an easy play action fake. 2-man combination route. Tight end takes the safety. Amon-Ra
Wow.
post route. There are not a lot of corners in the country that can
And he
play
played off of
Amon-Ra
him. He played way
man
off of him
coverage.
too, man.
And you want to talk about
He was
timing,
about a
when it
good
comes to
10
tempo, they've made that
He was about a good 10, 12 yards off of Amon too, man. When he took off on that route, and he just one little and he just turned it up inside and caught the post route, man. That was beautiful, man. Beautiful execution on that play.
catch thousands of times. You grow up throwing the post route, and those two guys are fired up and right in front of the student section. You kidding me? Coliseum ignites really for the first time this afternoon.
So 3rd and 7. Is that where Daniels is looking?
Damn.
No,
Damn.
deep for Sidney, and he's got him
Look at all the
inside
time. Look at all the time he had in the pocket. Jeez. Another beautiful throw, man. He kind of hung it up a little bit, but, you know, that's, you know, he a freshman. He'll learn how to change the trajectory on the velocity on the ball. The more experience he get.
That's nicely done by JT Daniels to come back and hit Trayvon Sidney for 41.
Same type of route. Man coverage gets on his toes and just runs away from him. Working in between the
Damn.
hashes, JT Daniels looks so much more comfortable.
And then a big pass play as a result. Double backs it for USC.
Ooh.
And in the corner goes Aka Cedric Ware. 4
USC is notorious for keeping a stable of running backs and, you know, highly toted receivers. That's because of the name of the university. You know what I mean? The history of the university. So, you know, USC got the luxury of getting like the top guys in California. You know what I'm saying? Which is gonna happen almost every year because of what USC represents out here in California. Like like if you walk around California and you go around where the university is, you know, you're gonna see people wearing Lakers shit, USC shit, Dodger shit, Ram shit. You know what I'm saying? You might see a little sprinkle of Angel fans around up in there, a couple of Charger fans mixed around. Obviously, you didn't hear me say, you know, Sparks fans, you know what I'm saying? Kings fans, Mighty Duck fans, you know what I'm saying? You're going to see those kind of fans. You notice I left out the Clippers. But, USC always keep a stable of running backs, man. They just always have running backs and receivers that could always get the job done. So I'm not worried about, the running backs and the receivers. Plus, the defense is pretty good this year, too.
The Trojans go to the end zone.
And Aka Cedric Ware's been waiting for his opportunity to be a featured back, taking as much advantage of it as he possibly could, like Deshaun Watson, or last year saying, hey, I'm going to take extra courses to be at this level.
And there's Malapei kicking it home.
Another running back.
For USC, Lamai Malapei.
Not even touched. Comes out of the pistol formation again. Gets a nice push on his offensive line, gets a pull from the backside.
Jake Olson on the field to snap.
Oh, okay. All right, if y'all don't know who Jake Olson is he's blind. He's been around USC ever since he was a year with Pete Carroll. Longtime fan of USC. He finally made the team, and this is a lifelong dream of his. So he got a chance to be the he appeared in 2 games last season. So yeah, he played last year. So I don't know if this is like a thing that they're going to do with him. I don't know if he's going to be the starting long snapper for field goals, but yeah, he's blind. So if y'all don't know who he is, look him up. They have like a small little story that they did on him. I don't know if it's on ESPN or not. It might be on ESPN, but yeah, this is Jake Olson.
And he has done this in this remarkable story. Wyatt Schmidt, there you go. You see, that's what the timeout is for. That Wyatt Schmidt, 81, will serve as the guide for Jake Olson. And Schmidt holds or covers that snap, and McGrath kicks it through.
That's ball game.
I love when.
Yeah, man. So USC 1-0. It's gonna be interesting to see this season how Lynn Swann. I mean, he was signed as the athletic director in 2016, and it's interesting to see what Lynn Swann and Clay Helton are going to do to hopefully make this team win a national championship, and how well JT Daniels will do this whole season. Yeah, he's going to have his ups and downs and things of that nature when it comes to playing the sport of football, and it's going to be real fun to see how he work through certain situations, as far as when it comes to the game, and how he will bounce back from defeat, and if he can make comeback wins, and just all of the everything that comes with the sport, the spectacular things that can happen. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I seen him in modern day making just crazy passes, man, down the field, man. If you haven't had a chance to check out JT Daniels, I recommend you do so. Just type in modern day football, JT Daniels, or whatever. But I think he's a future Heisman Trophy winner, man. USC say they have 2 guys that can be Heisman Trophy winners, but one thing that I am noticing about just watching the Alabama game too, how they have Tua and Hurts, 2 different quarterbacks, and seeing how the Eagles with Carson Wentz and Nick Foles, I have a theory that I think that the NFL is going to start, our teams are going to start going after good backups now, just like how, well, those 2 guys were rookies, RG3 and Kirk Cousins. So you could throw that out the window. But, you know, I think that's what you're going to start seeing. I think teams are going to that have good quarterbacks are going to start having good backup quarterbacks just in case that good quarterback gets hurt. So it's going to be interesting to see. You see, the Ravens have 3 quarterbacks. They have RG3 as the backup and Lamar Jackson with Joe Flacco. So I see that happening in the NFL soon. You know, the NFL likes to copy a lot of things from college football and the CFL. So in the near future, if your team got 2 good quarterbacks, a good starting quarterback and a good backup, you might see both of those guys on the field. So we'll see what happens. But USC takes on Stanford, and Stanford, KJ Castillo had a hell of a game. Man, 4 touchdowns, over 300 yards, and 1 pick. They are 1-0, so it's going to be a tough game. Plus, meeting up with Herm Edwards, Arizona State. That's a game I'm excited to see. Of course, Oregon, UCLA, Washington, Notre Dame. So, you know, we got some games on our schedule that we need to win in order to try to bring a national championship back to California. This is your man, King Howie. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and I will be hitting you up with more content as the season goes on. And with that being said, fight on.